Hi, I'm Jenny Tschiesche. I'm a nutritionist and cook, and I'm going to be cooking some recipes from my new cookery book, Sheet Pan Cooking with Simply Good Food TV today. The first recipe I'm going to be cooking is a quinoa and vegetable bake with some halloumi on it. It's actually the one on the very front cover of the new cookery book, Sheet Pan Cooking, and I love this recipe. Clearly it's been selected as the image for the front of the book, but I love it particularly because it's such a great combination of flavours. From a nutritional perspective, just the perfect balance. So we're going to be using just a range of different vegetables, but we've got celery to start. Celery we're going to cut to about 2 centimetre pieces. And we're going to do the same with all of the vegetables that we're going to be popping into the base of our sheet pan or our baking tray. So we have 3 different types of vegetables: sweet potato, aubergine, and we've got some celery in there too. Just going to add a little bit of olive oil on top of those, and then we're going to add a little bit of salt. I'll just pop some salt on the top of that. So we've got our vegetables in there, our sweet potato, our aubergine and our celery, and we've just added a bit of olive oil, some salt. I'm going to pop that straight in the oven for about 35-40 minutes until they're lovely and soft, sweet, and all the flavours have been released. So the next stage of this dish could not be easier. We're going to be using some ready-made quinoa or quinoa. It's a high-protein grain alternative from South America, and bought in packets like this, it really couldn't be simpler to use. So straight into the bowl with our cooked quinoa. And then we're going to add to that some passata or sieve tomatoes, about 250 grams or so. And then we're going to just add some salt and pepper and some herbs, and give that a stir. And when those vegetables are nice and cooked, we're going to add this on top with a little bit of halloumi and pop it in the oven, and the oven's going to do the rest of the work for us. So on to the final stage of the quinoa and vegetable bake. We are going to take some halloumi, which traditionally is ewe and goat's milk cheese from Greece. And it's got that lovely texture, it's quite a unique texture. Some people describe it as rubbery, I quite like it. And we are going to slice it reasonably thinly so that it can go on the top of our bake and melt, so that you get that gorgeous salty flavour, which is going to contrast so well with the vegetables, quinoa and passata. Okay. Take the vegetables out of the oven, and we're going to mix in our quinoa and passata with the cooked vegetables. Okay. And we will lay our halloumi slices on top. Pop that back in the oven until the halloumi is cooked. If you like your halloumi a little bit browner, we'll pop it under the grill at the very end just to brown off the surface of the halloumi. Otherwise, we're done.